Hey guys, welcome back to Hursty's Garage, and today we are on the subject of changing that pesky little in-cab air filter, this little guy right here, for an '08 Honda Ridgeline. And I don't change mine very frequently. And in fact, I haven't changed this since I got it. And my last vehicle, I didn't change it at all. And I'm sure you're like me. And a lot of times you don't even know where it's at, or you might not even know that you have an in-cab air filter. And yes, these things need to be changed. And Honda recommends that they be changed every 15,000 miles. So today I'm going to show you how to change this little guy, where it's at, and get you breathing a little better. And possibly saving you some money too, because these things are expensive as all get out. If you have the dealer or somebody like that, Jiffy Lube, change these things. And you can do it yourself so easy. So stay tuned and I'll show you in just a second. Alright guys, I'm going to start off by showing you a page from the maintenance manual that you have in your book, in your glove box, or it should be in your glove box, because this thing helps you out. But this is on page 264. It says specifically the dust and pollen filter, which is your in-cab air filter. And this says this filter removes the dust and pollen that is brought in from the outside through heating and cooling systems, which is your common control system. Have your dealer replace this filter when the service is indicated by a maintenance message on your information display. It should be replaced every 15,000 miles, like I told you guys. So you know I am not lying to you when it says 15,000 miles. And then it says have your dealer replace this filter. Okay, that's a joke. I'm gonna write joke on there because this thing is so easy to do yourself. You don't need this guy right here, the dealer. So we'll scratch him out. And obviously it says if you drive primarily in urban areas that have high concentrations of soot in the air, or if the airflow from the heating and cooling system becomes less than usual, that usually means that your filter right here is bad or going bye-bye. It needs to be changed. So like I said, I'm going to show you how to do this exactly, and you don't need this guy, the dealer, to do it. And here we have the actual filter. It is from Walmart.com, and this one's the 5750 Honda cabin air filter. It is a $10.97 filter. Yay! Smiley face. That is so much cheaper than, I'm sure, about $80 to have this thing done by the dealer or more. Put that up there. Plus. So you can spend $10.97 or $80. You choose. But like I said, this is the filter you want. This is from Walmart.com. You can get it anywhere you want. I'm not sponsored by any of these people. So don't think that you have to get it here, but like I said, it's you just can't beat $10.97. So let's get to showing you where the actual filter is located. All right, guys, the first thing you're going to do is come to the passenger side of your beautiful vehicle. This one is mine. And you're going to open up the door real hard. And then you're going to look at your glove box. You are going to not worry about what that grody thing is in there. That's my mask. You're going to open up your glove box and let it down for a second. And then you are going to notice that you have these little tabs right here on the sides of your glove box. So what you're going to do is, because you're going to have to remove these little tabs, because ultimately you want to have this glove box go down to the floor. You don't have to take it totally out, just these tabs. And right on the back here, if you can see this, there's just a little spot where you can push in to pop these out, because all it is little clips, and I'll show you that. So what you do is you kind of lift up just a hair, put your finger in there like this, and pop that little baby out of there. You'll hear a little pop, and then you want to kind of push up on your glove box, because I'll show you why. That way you can, let me get this in a better spot here. That way you can push this little guy like that, kind of back towards you, and then out of the slot there. And it's got this little knobby guy, and it's a little soft plastic, and then here's the clips, like I was telling you earlier, these little guys that were clipped into the side of here. And if you don't pick this up slightly, your glove box, and push it forward, this little spot here rests on this little section and won't let you get it out very easily. So like I said, let's try the other one. Sorry, I'm jostling the camera around because I'm doing this one-handed, but we'll try the next one. So here you go again. You got the same thing, and all I'm going to do is go on this side. I'm going to use my other hand, and sometimes they're a little hard to pop out. There you go, popped it out. Okay, and then see, it's almost out, but if I try to take it out even further, it's kind of a little hard, because that little spot back over there, that little round circle, is resting on the spot where it won't allow it to pull, the glove box to pull down. So if you push up on the glove box just a tad, and then, now see how easy that comes out? You can just take that out. There you go. You got your tab out. Let me set that up. Now you can drop the glove box down just like that. It won't go all the way to the ground because it's hooked in right here on these sides, and you're not going to hurt anything. And then lo and behold, you have your air cabin filter, and here is the tabs right here and right here where you take it off. And all you have to do is, when you have two hands, it's going to be much easier, is just push these in, that one like that, and it'll kind of pop this little section off, and then push in on that one, and bam, you have your air filter cabin come out. And if you notice, when you take a quick glance here, it has on the front here airflow, and it's pointing down. So when you take this cabin filter out and you go to put it back in, you won't be able to put it up or put it in backwards, which is a good thing, or upside down, because it says it right on here. And let me stick it back in here. You want it to be pointing down, so you can read, it says airflow, and it's pointing down. And it won't let you put it upside down anyway, because see on the bottom here it's got these grids. So if you were to flip it over, and then also on the back, on the side here, it has little grooves. Let me position my camera here so I can show you. It's got little grooves right here, and then there's no groove right here, which corresponds to a spot right on the front here. This part right here has no groove, and then it has a little groove right here. So if you were to put this guy upside down and try to insert it into the thing, it's not going to go. And then see, this right here says airflow, but it's upside down. So don't fret or fret, whatever you want to say it. You're not going to be able to put this thing in upside down or backwards or anything like that. So don't worry about that. And then when you want to take this sucker out here, let me bring the camera up here and set this down here. It's in a little protective sheath, the actual filter. So you'll have to take the filter out And mine is obviously not really dirty because I actually changed it, I'd say about 3 weeks ago. So in 3 weeks, yeah, gosh, it's already gotten a little dirty, but I went up to the mountains and went through a lot of dust and dirt. So that's how quickly this thing got dirty. But that's all it is. It comes out of the box just like that. And there's a little bit of writing on here, so it will tell you which way to go. And hopefully you can see this. I'm sorry, trying to get it focused in enough to where it says, okay, airflow is down. So on the edge of this, you just make sure that you put it, if it says airflow down, to match the airflow that says down on your the container. So you just shove it in there, really not that hard, and hopefully I can do this one-handed. All right, this is getting a little harder to do one-handed because I got all my cords and stuff in the way. All right, come on. Okay, let me pause this and put that in there real fast. Like I said, all it is you're just sticking it down in there. Okay, and bingo, I'm back. And see, it's in there, good to go. Really easy. And then all you do is get the camera positioned in there. There's my hole right there where it was. You can wipe down this interior if you want, and see, that's where your fan is, rotates. And I've had mice come from the outside here and come down and put a whole bunch of junk in there and then have their babies in there. So you might want to check that too, just in case. But yeah, wipe this out a little bit, and then all you have to do is insert it in the hole here, wait till it clicks, and it's good to go, not going anywhere. And then do the reverse. Grab your little guy here and pick this up. I'm trying to get the best camera angle, and then I'm gonna hop in here, rest this on my knee here, and then grab my little clips here. And it's just the exact opposite of how you took it out. You got to make sure that the little clips here go into the side. That's a pretty good view of what we had before. And just make sure that it's not below the side over here, because otherwise if you stick this in now, this thing would be sticking out over here. So you want to push it up, and you'll be able to see that. You push it up so this will clear. This little guy will be in the inside of the glove compartment, and then you just it's just so hard to do with one hand. Let me switch hands here. So you just put that in there, insert it, and then kind of jostle it around so it fits. Let's see if I can get a better angle there. So it fits in there, and then really easy, just snap those in, and bam, there she goes. And you know you have it right if you let the pressure off of your knee and it catches. And that's it. That's all that's holding this thing in the glove box, is these little clips. Oh, and you can actually see it on the side there. That little round guy is right there, and that's all she is, just holding those in. And then I'll do that with the other side with this little clip. So let me switch hands with the camera, and then I must make sure that this is going to go up into the inner part of the inner space in here and not down in here. So I just lift up my knee on the glove box there, and then kind of finagle her in there and then snap it to it. Bam! There she goes. It's all snapped in here. I let my knee go, and now you have both sides in there, and wow, you just installed your air cabin filter. You saved yourself a bunch of money, and now you can fill up your glove box with a whole bunch of goodies. So thanks for watching, guys. Like I said, this is one of the easiest things you can do, again, and it's one of those things that you would probably not even think about unless somebody told you about it, but it's very important. Let you breathe a little easier, and you know, not breathe that mold and all that other junk that you got in there. Like I said, I had mice in there before, so that's definitely one of those important things that you want to change. So hopefully you like this video. Comment below and let me know kind of the crazy stuff that maybe if you have changed those before that you found, or if you had a inch full of dust or whatever, or if you haven't changed them before, you didn't know about it, just let me know about those things, because it is kind of funny and other people like to look at the comments about that stuff too. So thanks very much. Hit that like button again, subscribe, and I will see you on the next video. Peace!